Today we're going to show you all the basics you need to know when it comes to working with knives. If you're getting started in the kitchen, you'll want 3 simple knives. Number 1, a straight-edged small knife. It's called a paring knife. You'll only use it for about 10% of your cooking, but basically whenever you get a fiddly ingredient or something quite small that you need to take care with, for example, small soft fruits, avocado, things like that. Number 2, a serrated knife. Again, you're only going to use this for about 10% of your cooking, but because of the teeth, it's great for the sawing action. So anything you don't want to squash as you slice it, like bread or cakes, this knife is perfect. Number 3, the chef's knife. Now this will be your go-to knife. You'll use it for about 80% of your cooking. Find one that's the right size for you, but it should be slightly heavier and slightly larger than your other knives, and that makes it perfect for chopping stuff, which could be vegetables, harder fruit, meat or fish. Throughout the course we'll be using a few technical terms, so it's worth pointing them out. You've got the handle of the knife, the spine of the knife, the heel of the knife and the tip. This is the blade, in this case it's a straight edge, and the last thing is the bolster, which is basically where the handle meets the knife and tends to be this line here. Tip 1, keeping your knives sharp. A sharp knife isn't just easier to use, it's safer. So you're going to need a steel. A steel has a handle, a guard, and the steel itself, that's the bit that's going to sharpen the blade. Hold it out in front of you, horizontally, and make sure your thumb is on top of the handle behind the guard. And then with the knife, you want to make sure you're sharpening it from heel to tip and using the whole of the steel to do it, from this end right the way down to the guard. You're going to scrape it along the steel, alternate sides of the steel and alternate sides of the knife at about 20-degree angle. Use long arcing motions and you shouldn't need much pressure. So long as you do this regularly, you'll only need a couple of scrapes on either side. Tip 2, keep your knives clean. Wash them after use with hot soapy water, and as tempting as it might be, don't put them in the dishwasher because knives don't like dishwasher salt. Tip 3, storing your knives. Once they're washed and dried, you want to keep them in a knife block. That will just protect the blades and stop them bumping into each other. A lot of people will store knives in a drawer. Not only does that increase the risk of damaging the blades as they tap on other utensils, but you can also hurt yourself as you dive into the drawer to grab another utensil. There we go, simple as that. And now with all that knowledge under your belt, why not put it into practice in some of our other skills tutorials?